Hello, welcome back to Learn Economia. Here again we are with 15 expected questions for UGC NET. Let's get started. The first question is areas which are engines for economic growth supported by quality infrastructure and complemented by an attractive fiscal package. These are known as what? And your options are export processing zones, duty-free tariff zones, special economic zones, and technology park. So this is a very familiar question. I mean, these kinds of questions can be expected, and I think many of you might be knowing the right answer. The right answer is option C, that is special economic zones. These areas are considered to be engines for economic growth, and not only that, this is supported by quality infrastructure, and also the government is spending a lot, so it is considered to be one of the source for one of the areas where the government is spending a lot. So this is complemented by an attractive fiscal package as well. So the right answer here is option C, special economic zones. With that, we are moving on to the next question. Which of the following is or are not FDI or foreign direct investment policy changes after 2010? You are given four aspects: permission of 100% FDI in automotive sector, permitting foreign airlines to make FDI up to 49%, permission of up to 51% FDI under government approval route in multi-brand retailing subject to specified conditions, and the last aspect is amendment of policy on FDI in single brand product retail trading for aligning with global practices. So all these aspects are something which is related to FDI. You have to see what happened after 2010. So this is a key aspect here, after 2010. So the right answer is option A only. I mean, that means sentence one or aspect one is correct. All others are wrong. So since the question is asked after 2010, okay. So the right answer is sentence one only, option A, which means permission of 100% FDI in automotive sector. With that, we move on to the next question. Special Economic Zones Act became effective in which year? 2004, 2005, 2006, and 2007. The right answer is 2005. So this actually, the right answer is 2006. That is option C. Even though the act was passed in 2005, this received a presidential asset on 2006 or 2005, but it came to effect in 2006 only. That is a thing that you have to take into consideration. The act was actually it was passed by the parliament in 2005. It received the presidential asset in 2005, but it came into force only in 2006. So there can be chances for you to get confused whether the act was passed. So whether the question is about whether the act was passed on which date, or whether the act became effective in which date. Since these two are in two different years, chances are very high for you to get wrong with respect to these kinds of questions. So you have to be very clear while reading the question. The question is like this: the act became effective in which year? Since it is asked effective or in which year it came into force, or which year it came into effect, the right answer here is option C, 2006. If it is asked when was it passed by the parliament, then you can give it as 2005. So here in this answer, in this question, the right answer is 2006. That is option C. If it was asked the other way, the answer would be 2005. Okay. Next, which one of the following countries has lowest GDP per capita? China, India, Indonesia, Sri Lanka. These are the options. The right answer is option B, that is India. Our country is considered to be one with the lowest GDP per capita in the given list, and in the given list, India has got the lowest GDP per capita. So that's it. We are moving on to the next question, a direct question. Sustainable development is a case of intergenerational sensibility in respect of the use of what? So we know that it is something to deal with intergeneration. So here the options are natural resources, material resources, industrial resources, social resources. We know the right answer is natural resources, because we in sustainable development we have to take care of not only the needs of this generation but also the needs of the next or the coming generation. So this is something, the meaning of sustainable development is that the development that means not only the needs of the present generation but also the needs of future generations. So our needs should not be met by compromising the needs of future generation. We should have the needs of the future generation in our mind while meeting our needs. Sustainable development is a case of intergenerational sensibility in respect to natural resources. So we should not deplete natural resources. We should keep a part of natural resources for the next generation as well. That's it. With that, we move on to the next question. The concept of sustainable development relates to consumption levels, exhaustible resources, intergenerational equity, social equity. So in these kinds of questions, you can have some kind of, what to say, confusion between exhaustible resources and intergenerational equity. The right answer here is option C, intergenerational equity, because we are taking into consideration the needs of our generation as well as the needs of the coming generations. So the right answer is that sustainable development, as I have discussed in the previous question. So it is taking care of the needs of this generation as well as the coming generation simultaneously. You should not deplete the resources fully right now. You have to keep a part of the resources for the next generation. So that's it. The right answer is option C, that is intergenerational equity. Next, you are given two statements. The Central Warehousing Corporation is responsible for the construction and running of godowns for storage of agricultural products. Then the Central Warehousing Corporation of India was established in 1957. The right answer is option C. That means both the sentences are right. This is the Central Warehousing Corporation is actually a warehousing agency which is functioning in India. This was established in 1957 to provide logistic support to the agriculture sector. This is operating this is operating actually 464 warehouses in different parts of the country with a storage capacity of 10.54 million tons, which provides warehousing services for a wide range of products ranging from agricultural produce to sophisticated industrial products. So this is not only providing warehousing facilities or storage facilities to products of agriculture sector, but also it provides some provides storage facility to sophisticated industrial products also or as well. So with that, we move on to the next question. Here the right answer is option C, both of these. Okay. Next, World Investment Report is annual report published by the international institution. Which international institution? World Bank, IMF, WTO, UNCTAD. So these are the questions, and these are the options given here. The right answer is UNCTAD. That is option C, which is actually an international organization or international setup. So this agency would be publishing this report every year, and this report would be covering the latest trends in foreign direct investment around the world, and also it analyzes the in-depth analyzes in-depth one selected topic related to foreign investment and development. So they'll be selecting one topic and they'll be going for in-depth explanation with respect to this topic. Coming to World Bank, we know that again this is an international institution. This is with respect to finance. So this is considered to be an international financial institution which provides loan to the developing countries. And coming to the World Trade Organization or WTO, this again is an intergovernmental organization or international organization which regulates international trade. So it has got its headquarters in Geneva. So next question is which of the following is not a part of World Bank? IMF, IBRD, MIGA, IDA. So you have to be very much clear about all these kinds of international organizations. The right answer here is IMF. IMF is an independent body. International Monetary Fund is actually not a part of World Bank. So this, along with World Bank, which was created in 1994, is known as the Bretton Woods twins. So it was created in Bretton Woods Conference, and these are known as the Bretton Woods Twins. So these agencies, international agencies, whether it is IMF or the World Bank, will be something to deal with finance in the international arena. IMF would be providing many financial help to the world economy, and coming to the World Bank, we have five groups. We have, sorry, it's just an agency consisting of five entities, which include IBRD, which stands for International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. Then you have IDA, that is the International Development Association. Then we have IFC, that is the International Finance Corporation. Then you have MICA, that is Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency. Then you have ICSID, that is the International Center for Settlement of Investment Disputes. So it is actually a group of five. Next, we are moving on to the next question. Where is the headquarters of World Bank located? You have to be very sure about the headquarters of different international organizations. You have Geneva, Rome, New York, and Washington DC. The right answer, as we have discussed, the World Bank with IMF is created. Both of these are created as a result of the Bretton Woods Conference in 1944, and these together is known as the Bretton Woods Twins, and the World Bank would be providing loans to the developing economies, especially for capital programs. The headquarters of this is in Washington DC. So the right answer is option D. Next, in which of the city the meeting of Economic Forum 2017 was held? Davos, Nepal, England, Kochi. The right answer is A, that is Davos. Okay, which is in Switzerland. Next, what is CRISIL? Bank, insurance company, depository, credit rating agency. So it's a very, what to say, it's a very common aspect. We all know what is CRISIL. CRISIL is a credit rating agency. So I think I have spelled it wrong. It is actually pronounced as CRISIL. Okay, I have pronounced it wrong, I hope, in the beginning. It is CRISIL. Okay, so this is a credit rating agency, and here majority shareholder is Standard and Poor. Okay, so it was founded in 1987 and got its headquartered in Mumbai. With that, we move on to the next question. Where is the headquarters of WTO located? We know that it is the watchdog with respect to international trade. It supervises, liberalizes, etc. It has got many functions with respect to international trade. It came into being after replacing the what is known as GATT. So WTO, or the World Trade Organization, has mm, came into establishment or came into being after replacing the General Agreement on Tariff and Trade. So GATT was replaced by WTO, or the General Agreement on Tariff and Trade was replaced by WTO. It has got its headquarters in Geneva. So the right answer is option B. Next, which country became the member of European Union on 1st July 2030? So here it's very important, the date is very important, and also the institution is very important, or the group is important. So the right answer here is, your options are Bulgaria, Romania, Croatia, Serbia. The right answer is Croatia. Croatia has applied for European Union membership in 2003, and there were many negotiations after that. On December 2011, many leaders from European Union and Croatia had signed a treaty, and after that, Croatia became a member of European Union in 2013. European Union, we know that it is a political as well as an economic union of 28 states that are located in the area of Europe. Next question, POSCO, the steel company, is associated with which country? South Korea, Japan, France, Germany. Right answer here is option A, that is South Korea. So the right place is Pohang. It is the exact place where the headquarters, the company is located. So this is considered to be the world's fourth largest steel maker. With that, we end today's session. Thank you for watching, and you can like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos. And you can be a part of my Telegram group and Telegram channel to discuss your doubts. Thank you. I'll be providing the links of both these in the description box. Okay.